Hey guys, it's your boy Arj back again with even more Dragon Ball Super Broly movie spoilers, news and updates. And oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, we have way too much to go through today. There's literally tons of information given out. Pictures, interviews, trailers, previews. The list is ridiculous. I'm not even going to name all of it. I'm going to jump right into what this thumbnail will be. And that's going to be the new pictures of young Broly, young Goku, and young Raditz, young Vegeta, Nappa, Bulma. The list is endless. Alright, so this is young Broly first of all. I mean, the first thing to note is, obviously, in one of my last videos, I did show you images of the young Saiyans. Before, there were these slightly higher quality versions I've seen. Obviously, they don't contain as many pictures. But yeah, these are the ones I showed you initially of young Goku, young Broly, and young Vegeta. And these are the new ones. So I think this one's quite similar to one of the pictures. But then, they're all new actually though. So there's a view from behind, a view from the front, and then one of Broly on Planet Bumper eating something. And do you know what he's eating? Yes guys, he's eating the bug I showed you before. Now how do we know this? For sure, look at that tail. Can you see the color? Not the tail, sorry. That leg, the black bit. Can you see the coloring where it goes from light grey into black? Well, that is exactly what you're going to see here. And just as I predicted in this movie, this is the first new character that Broly's going to kill. Obviously, while he's young on the Planet Bumper, it's happened. And this is what he's going to be using for his source of food. Now, hopefully, there isn't any more to it than that. And it's not like this animal, this bug, is what's giving him his strength. And eating that bug was something to do with his power. Hopefully not, and it's just a food source. But yeah, he's eating that bug, so now we know the role of this bug and whatever that is. Yeah, cool images of young Broly. It looks good. He looks like a badass even from young. I'm not sure what's going on with his mouth here. His lips looking a bit like Mr. Popo right there, if you know what I mean. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, next image is of young Raditz. I would have actually posted a video already on this, but I'll probably talk about this nearer the end. But this is young Raditz. He looks good. He looks cool. He looks pretty much exactly as you'd expect from DB minus. This is him in DB minus. He's after Kikono, who's also going to be in the movie, tells Frieza about the legend of the Super Saiyan and the legend of the Super Saiyan God. And then Frieza decides to bring them all to Earth and says, bring every Saiyan back to Earth within the next month. And then Vegeta there, young Vegeta, who looks a little different to how he looks in the actual pictures, but yeah, Raditz looks the same. And Vegeta says, forget it, we'll just pretend we didn't hear it. And then Raditz says, you're the prince after all, don't you think we should go back? But then that's how they survive, and he looks identical, so that's cool. They've stuck to that at least. They're not retconning the way Raditz looks. His hair is a little shorter than I expect, but still cool. But then we have Nappa. I spoke a lot about Nappa, about his armor being very different to the other Saiyans. I might briefly touch on this right now. So in the trailer, we can see what the other Saiyans are saying. Of course, compared to Bardock's armor, his armor looks very different. But basically, even compared to what the other Saiyans look like, the Elite Saiyans, because Nappa is one of the Elite Saiyans, his armor looks ridiculously different. Like, I don't need to say anything. You can visually see that they're visually different. There's more on that in the other video. I might touch on this at the end of the video. But then we have a picture of Bulma. Yep. She's still looking sexy as fuck with them titties. But yeah, nothing too different about this. Some just images of her face, some headshots. But yeah. And then we have young Goku. Now, they've included 4 images for this. An image from behind, an image from up front, and he's looking upwards, so he's probably looking at Bardock when he returns. So he's probably looking at his dad like, Dad, is that you? And then some images of basically Goku animated and with some emotion. So we're gonna basically, is what it's telling us is that in the film we are gonna see some scenes of young Goku actually talking, what he's like, his personality was before he bumped his head. What's funny though is that obviously he looks bigger and taller here than he did in the original Dragon Ball, which obviously is gonna be a big retcon, but we're gonna have to see about that. But yeah, I'm happy with the design of young Goku. He reminds me so much of Goten. Like seriously, this just looks like Goten but with Saiyan armor. So that's cool. Next we have young Vegeta, as I showed you again. Images from the front, images from the side, images from the back. His armor is a little different as you'd... No, it's actually... It's actually the same armor. Okay. The only thing difference about him being royal is that he has the royal blue undergarments as well to add to that. And it's so funny that Vegeta is the only one that does the smirk, the only one smiling. Everyone else is a bit angry of the Saiyans. Oh, Raditz is also smiling. It looks like anyone, and Nappa, so anyone that's in Vegeta's team seems to be having a great time and very happy. But the rest aren't very happy. Anyway, so that's young Vegeta. The next thing to show you is that, obviously, there is some scenes in here. This is, I think, Yamamuro's taking of what he thinks Broly should look like. It's not great. I mean, you have the two, Goku and Vegeta, there in their new jackets, which I believe are going to be made by Bulma. And then they're staring at Broly as he comes through Yamamuro's design, and he looks just like the original Broly. He doesn't look anything like the new Shintani design. And then they both attack him. I mean, look at this Paragus. This Paragus looks all kinds of wrong. But yeah, they both attack him, and that's the only new scene we have from this little preview of those two. Now, moving on to Dragon Ball Heroes. So, as you know, Dragon Ball Heroes is on my channel literally right now. Not only in the English subbed version in full, just for you to just go watch whenever you want, but it's also being live streamed. So, this is the English sub version, just like you can go click on it and watch if you want. But then we also have the live stream going on right now. So, we're at 1,222,000 views right now. So, you can go watch that whenever you want. But yeah, for the next episode, if you haven't seen that on episode 6, we've got a preview. So it says, episode 6, I'll settle this. Ultra Instinct finally goes into operation. After an endless fierce battle, Ultra Instinct finally goes into operation. Amidst the crumbling prison planet, a final battle begins with everything on the line. Scheduled to start streaming in late December 2018. So that, and then it confirms it here. These are the thing they always put out for the release dates. And it's a couple things to note here. It's pretty funny that every time Goku goes into Ultra Instinct, it always has in the preview, something is crumbling. So I don't know if this is just like Ultra Instinct causes to any battlefield. But yeah, so it is going to be Ultra Instinct Goku. We know this because there's also within this preview that is on my channel as well. So this video, Master Ultra Instinct Goku versus Combat, you see that in this second bit. So it starts off with Goku Zeno and Vegeta Zeno, who is with Beat. People are asking me, why is there a teen Goku Super Saiyan Blue? That is just Beat. He's a character from Dragon Ball Heroes. He will not be in the episode. This is just because this is a preview for the game version. But as we know from every single preview for the game version, they include bits that are going to be in the anime version. So these are all parts that will be featured in Dragon Ball Heroes episode 6 in terms of telling us what's going to be happening. So we have Comba in Super Saiyan form. We've seen that already. And then coming from behind, from a shining light, just as we saw in the original Dragon Ball Super anime, we see Ultra Instinct Goku emerge. And yeah, he looks good, badass. Obviously not as badass as we saw in episode 131 or episode 130. We don't see that neon light here first. We just see him just come out in his form and then straight attacking Combat, and he seems to be beating him with ease. I think there's a part where you just see him like smiling as well, not even caring at all. No emotion on his face as he beats the hell out of Combat. But what is interesting about this is that it's now basically confirming, well, actually you can't even take Heroes for serious. Like seriously, they've made it so that Super Saiyan 4 Vegito Zeno is stronger than Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, even though Super Saiyan Blue Goku was stronger than Super Saiyan 4 Goku Zeno. So who knows what this even means, honestly, what it's saying. But it's basically saying, according to the Heroes thing, Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku is stronger than Super Saiyan Blue Vegito with Kaioken, as well as Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. Just Goku on his own with Ultra Instinct. So take that with a pinch of salt and take that as you want it. But keeping on with, let's move back onto Dragon Ball Super Broly. So there's also this interview that just came out yesterday as well, where a lot of information was revealed from that interview, that anniversary interview from the voice actors and the directors. So Shimada says the movie shows how Broly changes from child to adult and how he sincerely enjoys fighting, as is the same way. So that's a really interesting deep dive into the character of Broly. Toriyama said in the past that he's going to show a different side to Broly. Obviously, we never saw the real Saiyan side of Broly. All we saw was that really quiet guy who then just turned into a monster. This time we're going to see Broly is a character of his own with his own Saiyan pride, who loves to fight, who loves to challenge insects like this, eating them for survival. He's going to love fighting Goku and Vegeta. So he might have a very similar personality to Goku and Vegeta, who love to fight, as we know, the same way. Nagamine says the movie will have the greatest battle. After all, the president of Toei put a lot of money into this thing. Okay, so that's pretty cool. He's literally telling us that it's going to be the greatest battle ever. And you know what? From looking at the trailers and everything, the stuff we've seen so far, I'm not surprised. It looks pretty damn epic, if I say so myself, and I'm sure you agree. And it's good that they've put a lot of money into this, because that means they expect this to make a lot of money, which it is. And if they expect this to make a lot of money, they know they're going to milk it for another series of Dragon Ball Super, which is very likely to be announced at Jump Festa 2018, which I believe is going to be announced. Well, it's going to happen on like 22nd of December. I'm not too sure on that. I'll check for you in a future video. But then it says, Shimada says the battle scenes are very fast paced, but it's all color coded to keep things from getting too confusing. Attacking characters being one color and attack colors another, for instance. I mean, I'm not sure what that even means. I guess that's just going to be their key colors. Obviously, I don't know actually, because obviously Broly's going to have green key, and Goku and Vegeta will either have red or blue key. And if Goku goes MUI, he'll have white key. So I don't know what that really means. As has been mentioned before, Toriyama's been involved with this movie more than any before, particularly with all the designs, which you can see coming to life. All these designs for the characters are looking bomb. With Broly being so popular, they wanted to incorporate him more directly into Super. There you go, another reference to Super. They know Super's coming back, and they want Broly to be a part of that storyline, because more than likely, as I've said in all my predictions, guys, Broly is going to survive this movie. This is why they're giving him that extra side to his personality. This is why they're making him a Saiyan just like Goku and Vegeta. He will survive this movie. He will exist in Universe 7 as more than likely an ally to Goku and Vegeta. But this new Broly is so cool, you'll forget about the old one, which there you go. They're just trying to push this new Broly, and he's so cool, you'll forget about that old one who just died every single movie. This is going to be the definitive Broly. Shimada is surprised and grateful to get another chance to play Broly, particularly since now you'll get to see his childhood. It's fun to portray the pure battle-loving Saiyan side of him. See, the pure battle-loving Saiyan side of him. They're not painting Broly as a massive villain that needs to die and be erased. They're painting him as just another Saiyan. And if he's just another Saiyan with great power that's going to impress Goku and Vegeta, he needs to stay in Universe 7 as a warrior they can call on. Especially when you just had the turn of power where they realize the human level of a universe is extremely important. Recording her lines for the movie, Nozawa was constantly going, huh, with each new scene. Apparently this thing's a surprise a minute. Okay, maybe an exaggeration here, but they're just saying that the movie is going to have lots of twists and turns, which is cool. I would like to see a big twist in the movie. Something along the lines of maybe there is some sort of deep relationship between the three Saiyans that we don't know about. But yeah, going on, Nagamine says everyone at Toei is all fired about Dragon Ball. They really surpassed the limits for the film. There you go, guys. They've all gone Ultra Instinct. They've all gone Evolution Blue here. They've really done a great job, and I am super hyped to go watch that movie when it drops 14th of December in Japan. Probably be a leak out eventually. It might be on this channel, guys. You never know. I'm pretty much posting the entire bit of Dragon Ball Heroes right now, so I don't see why not. I might be able to have the movie up for at least an hour or two before I take it down for copyright reasons. This is all worth it because Lucifer now has... Oh, wait, sorry. Then it says Super Dragon Ball Heroes 6, as we saw. Yeah, this is the preview. And then he starts talking about Heroes cards. Yeah, I think there's some sort of importance to the fact that Goku's going to get a special Heroes card once the movie opens, and it's probably going to be a new form, possibly, or it could just be Ultra Instinct. We're not sure. I think there is already an Ultra Instinct card, so God knows what that will be. You know, I'm not going to make any guesses. Leave it down in the comments what you think that new card will be. But then moving back into Dragon Ball Heroes, yes, the final thing to talk about today is that there is a new trailer for the Dragon Ball Heroes game, Super Dragon Ball Heroes game, and it's coming to Nintendo Switch to all countries. Nintendo Switch, man. It's going to be a day one buy for me. And some of you guys have been winning Nintendo Switches in our giveaways. It's also, I'm hoping, going to be a day one buy for you. We can play online. But yeah, this game looks fire. It seems to have every single card in digital format, which is great because I can't be bothered to buy any of these cards. And you play it in some sort of like Yu-Gi-Oh style fashion. In this game hub, I'll play a tiny bit of it. Hope I don't get any copyright. In this game hub that looks very, very good. Very, very reminiscent of the Xenoverse game hub. A little more realistic, a little bit more like a city with pictures of Beerus, Goku, all over the place. I can see also a silhouette of Vegeta there and a Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta there. Yeah, the city looks good. Some throwbacks to old Dragon Ball Z characters, Android 17, Android 16. Even some GT characters I can see there as well. Ginyu Force up there, Gohan, Teen Gohan, Frieza, Uzaru, Hercule, Super Saiyan Blue, Goku. Oh, Bulma there. How did I miss Bulma there with her legs showing? Sexy, like. But keep going, and I think that's Master Roshi there as well. There's a lot of little things. There's a lot of like literally throwbacks and little bits of fan service, which is pretty cool. Hopefully it's a little bigger than just what this is as the game hub. But yeah, you play like pretty much like Yu-Gi-Oh or any other card game. Seems like you just put the cards down. It's on a stadium. I'll show a tiny bit. So yeah, it's got a big stadium. This reminded me so much of Pokemon initially. You put the cards down like super Yu-Gi-Oh style, like proper like dramatic, and then out from it arises Ultra Instinct Goku, and this is like, I think this animation is straight from Xenoverse. I've seen that animation before from Xenoverse. So they're taking a mixture of Xenoverse and putting it into this card game, and he's gonna be teamed up with Gogeta here, which is a nice throwback because we all thinking Gogeta might be in the new Broly movie with Ultra Instinct Goku, but we'll see. Yeah, and then you can battle each other, and battles seem to like have like proper animations for each of the characters fighting each other. It's pretty cool. I mean, I'm really hyped for it. I would definitely get it. It is one of the games I would love to play, like stream. I mean, I've been thinking of getting into streaming as well, and this just looks awesome. Really happy with it actually. And this new design of Gogeta, that is a redesign of Gogeta, isn't it? That really is a redesign of Gogeta. That is not the original Gogeta. That in fact looks like a Gogeta that may appear in the movie. I've never seen that Gogeta before. Have you guys seen that Gogeta look before with the black undergarment for that and the black version of the clothes? I don't know, but people have been making all these fan renditions of what Gogeta will look like in the movie, the Broly movie, now that obviously their clothes are slightly different, Goku and Vegeta's. And they've all got this undergarment as well as part of the redesign. So I don't know. Is that telling us something right there? And that looks like to be the fusion of Gohan and Trunks, I think. I forgot what his name is. Gokan, or I'm not sure. I won't I won't try and predict. I mean, I won't try and guess that. But yeah, Ribrian, you seem to have every single character, even Fu there. Everyone is there, and you have some sort of weird cutscene of Gogeta versus Vegito. It's all good. I think it's Janemba, Gohan. That's Time Patroller Gohan. You've even got members of the Trio de Danger. You've also got this guy, Timebreaker guys. Kefla, Ultra Instinct Goku again, and these, I think you can customize your character who you look like as you're battling. It's awesome. I am very, and then I'm looking forward to this game very, very much. I don't know who this is. Is some new character, new villain? Maybe I'll make a video on this, whoever this guy is. But he looks badass, man. He looks like some sort of fusion of every villain on the planet. Honestly, he looks badass. I would love to see him in an actual main canon storyline as a character. But yeah, coming 2019, guys. Stay hyped for that. Yeah, and that's all the news I have for you today. Subscribe, enjoy everything that's on the channel right now, and yeah, until next video, guys. Cheers.